Hi friends, this is part 2 of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code IBC. If you haven't watched the part 1 video, please stop this video and watch part 1 and then come to part 2. So now let's deal with the IBBA in detail. So who is IBBA? He is the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. It is the monitoring and the implementing authority of IBC. It comprises of 10 members, one chairman, one nominated member from RBI, and 8 other members from government side. And IBBA, it is under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and IBBA selects IPAs, that is Insolvency Professional Agencies, and these insolvency professional agencies, they enroll and supervise the members who practice as insolvency resolution professionals or insolvency professionals. Presently, there are 3 organizations which are given IPA status. You can view them. And IBBA also selects the information utility. And what is the purpose of this information utility? It maintains the database of borrowers. So, information utility can help in 2 ways. See, when you have a database of the borrowers, you can know their credit history, and lenders can make an informed decision whether the borrower can be given further loan or not. When there is a proper database of where the borrower has borrowed and how much he has borrowed and how much he has repaid. So when the credit history is available, it can help the lenders. And one more important use for the lenders is it helps establishing documentary proofs during NCLT, DRT, and judicial and other liquidation proceedings. So in 2017, NESL, that is National E-Governance Service Limited, and it was given, it became the first IU, that is Information Utility in India. And one more important key point is that it is important for the lenders to share data with the IU, compulsory, okay, mandatory procedure. And now the big question happens, is IBC successful? See, before IBC, India was a place where it was a destination for defaulters. But now with the IBC, India is no more the defaulters destination. In 2018 itself, almost 80,000 crore was recovered from various corporate debtors, and it has also changed the debtor-creditor equation and loans. See, when before who was given the priority is the debtor was in fact he had no powers at all, because the person who gets the loan, he can do anything because the procedures are so long. He'll get the loan, he'll default, and he may escape also. But now this is not the case. Within that particular time, the entire process will be completed. And the most important point with respect to the success of IBC is the deterrence on the part of debtors not to default due to Section 29C of IBC. See, what is it? Section 29C? This prevents the promoters into the resolution process. See, now if I am owning the company and if I default, I cannot be a part of the company even during the resolution process. This, in fact, it created a deterrence to the people. And there is an exception, as we saw for MSMEs. And there are always issues. When some new scheme is introduced, it will not be 100% successful. What are the issues in it? No time-bound resolution because the deadlines were breached. And when you collect the debt, the maximization of value did not happen because there was forced bankruptcy by regulators. So if the bank had lent 1,000, the haircut was almost 60%. See, it was for electro-steel. So just imagine the case. 100 rupees was lent and the banks were able to get only 40 rupees. 60% haircut was happening with respect to electro-steel, and it was almost 84% in Alok Industries. So if I have given 100 rupees and if I got only 16 rupees back, what is the use? And again, liquidation. There are already so much 145 liquidation cases pending, and including voluntary liquidation. And liquidation, we may see that, okay, this is as simple as that, but it doesn't look so, because liquidation means loss of employment, loss of productive assets, loss of outputs, products, profits, etc. So liquidation is not a simple term. So if the resolution is not happening, it is not so simple to liquidate. And frequent amendments are also happening with respect to IBC, and the number of benches are also very less. They are understaffed and insufficient because the cases are increasing. And what are the other steps to prevent NPAs? See, to improve the governance of public sector banks and distance them from the government board, the what what can be done is that the members can be appointed by the independent bodies rather than the government. And also proper care must be taken with respect to risk management, and outside talent can also be hired for specialized roles. And also the process of project evaluation and monitoring has to be taken care properly. And out of the court settlement restructuring process has to happen. This will not only reduce the burden for the judiciary but also help to save cost and time. And the government should focus not only on the sources of the uh, government should also focus on the source of the next crisis, not just deal with the existing crisis. See, what may be the sources are like Mudra, Kisan credit card. They have potential credit risk, and also loan waivers. This creates indiscipline in credit culture, and it stresses not only on the government budgets, but it inhibits the bank to lend further to those sectors. And so all these steps can be these are the other steps which can help to prevent NPAs. You can see in my website, that is pivot.in, there are other courses which are available and which may be useful for you. You can see there is a detailed analysis of UPSC Civil Services Exam prelims question papers from 2011 to 19, and I have also given a basics of banking course because now many questions are asked from banking. So if it can help you, please do make use of it. And thank you. Have a nice day.